Okay, welcome everyone to part part three of Delete Your Unknown Blocks to Your Wealth and Prosperity. This is part of the 21-day program. Today is the last day of the 21-day program. So I'd like to thank everyone for participating, especially the action takers. As you can see, people who took action are the ones who got the most out of the program. So I'd like to congratulate you for taking those action steps because those are very tough action steps. And if you look at, we had over 100 and something people on the program, and not many took the action steps, or some took some of them, but those action steps are very, very challenging. But there's a reason why they're put there. So I'd like to thank you all for taking those action steps. Before I continue with assisting people, I just want to mention that if anybody else wants to continue to my 8-week program, which is this one is more specifically for manifesting your business goals. It's an 8-week program. And if you want, you can check out the information right now. I'll talk a little bit more about it later. But you can go to thrive-to-infinity.com/manifestation. thrive-to-infinity.com/manifestation. This is going to be a program that is going to be only for the max. Let me just double check. Yeah, max 20 people. So you can check it out. And then if you have any questions, you can ask me on the call about the program. So if you have been an active participant from between the day we started until yesterday, then please press *6 and I will assist you with your challenges. Again, *6. So this is for the active participants. *6 will put you into the queue. Okay, so we'll start with our first caller. Let's see. Hello. This is 4950. Oh, you were fast.
Okay, this is Rocio.
Rocio, how are you?
I'm doing good, thank you.
Okay.
Okay, so
how is the 21-day program going for you so far?
I've been taking a lot of action in my office, which was clutter everywhere, and I was just like putting it off and off and off. So since I started the program, I noticed that I was having more energy in doing it, and by doing and moving around the energy of taking action, I noticed also that my clientele started coming. Like, I started creating more business.
Oh, good.
Yeah,
so the movement inside your house, we're going to strengthen that, so that helped with the movement outside your house. So let's make that equal to each other. Okay, so what's your question?
Okay,
what's your challenge?
Yeah, my challenge, what I know, I'm very aware is that I get so many ideas, projects, things that I like to get out of in the world, and all of a sudden when I get all the ideas, they're there, and it doesn't happen. Like, for me to just take the action to be out there, it's not happening.
Can you sense how you feel about it?
Yes, it feels like pressure in my stomach. And
so let me ask you this. Throughout your life, have you ever stuck to one thing and one thing only?
No.
Okay. So that's the weakness there. The weakness is sticking to one thing. So you have many ideas, but in order to implement, you have to stick to one idea and go with it, right? So let's strengthen you for that, for sticking to one thing. And that actually is not coming from you. It's coming from your ancestors. So let's strengthen your ancestors to that and delete any cumulative effects. So sticking to one thing, now you're strong. And the next one is it's more has to do with boredom, with the fitness regimen. So it triggers boredom when you're doing one type of exercise over and over again. It triggers boredom. So what we're going to do is we're going to strengthen that and delete any cumulative effects that, so it does not connect to when you have an idea and you have to stick to it. So the third one is just a mental thing. So it's basically on the mental level, you're just remembering that boredom. So let's delete that from your memory and strengthen you 100%. Okay, now when you think about it, how do you feel now?
I feel a little bit frustrated.
Frustrated.
Yeah,
so
and
frustrated about.
Frustrated, it comes up like I also have a website that I never even promote, and it's been there like for 3 years, and I never get anyone from the website. It's like
Okay.
and that's just
So
what
again,
came up
that
right
has
now.
to do with the one thing again. So what I'm
Okay.
going to do is I'm going to strengthen you to that one thing again. So there's something else you want to be strengthened, and that has to do with a one specific trauma. So we're going to strengthen you to that specific trauma and delete any cumulative effects there. So that trauma was towards you, and that it has to do with because of some karma there. So let's clear that karma so the trauma can be strengthened. So now the karma is cleared. So now in the future, there's still a little more of that same karma. So let's strengthen the future so not to connect to the past. And also in any parallel universes will make that strong to you. Okay, how about now?
Okay, yeah, I felt a lot of energy in my spine, and I have like this big smile on my face. So,
Okay.
yeah, it just feels way better. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Thank you. Okay, we got the next caller.
Hi there.
Okay, this is 935.
Yes, hi, it's Aileen from Connecticut.
Okay, how are you? Okay, so it's not going in order here, so that's why I can't recognize. All right, so how can I assist you?
I would just like to further, I did do the action steps. I'm in a new office work environment, and I made some decisions in the past week and a half that are for my future. They were hard decisions, but they were decisions that had to be made for me to have more success, surrounding myself with different people. So I feel like I took a lot of action. If I could get strengthened to continue to move forward to more.
So what obstacle are you encountering?
Really internet issue, like with work issues, really just getting myself situated on the internet. I need to have a better presence on the computer.
So can you sense how you feel about that?
Yeah, I feel dread. It just feels overwhelming. There's just so many websites I need to get up and run. I'm a realtor, so there's a lot of work to be done, and I have really done none of it.
All right. So the first thing, you have a weakness to exposure. So exposing yourself out there, there's a weakness there. So I'm going to strengthen you for that and delete any cumulative effects. And then the other thing is you judging other people is another thing that this is the next weakness to that one. So I'm going to do is I'm going to strengthen you to you judging, and then other people perceiving that you're judging them when you're not. There's another weakness there. So when they're seeing the opposite. So I'm going to strengthen you for that and delete any cumulative effects. Okay, now when you think about the internet, how does that feel to you now?
Still a little weary. I mean, I think you're exactly right with the exposure thing. For some reason, I just couldn't go to the next level. Even though I want to, I need to. I just don't execute. So I think you were right on target with that. I'm still just a little hesitant.
Okay, so the next one has to do with relationships, and it goes back to a relationship with your parents. So let's strengthen that and delete any cumulative effects and any karma that you have with your parents. So we're going to strengthen that. And now when I think of your parents and you, the internal dynamics is weak. So we're going to strengthen the internal dynamics. And then diversities is weak. Okay, so now when you think about the internet, how do you feel now?
I don't feel anything. Nothing's charging me. So I guess I'm neutral.
Okay.
Yeah,
all right.
It's better. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Okay, we're going to go to our next caller. This one, I think it's Fairfax.
I'm here.
Okay. So how can I assist you?
The last 21 days has been amazing, and things are moving forward really beautifully. So thank you so much.
You're welcome.
The only thing that kind of is that I can kind of feel. Sorry, I'm a bit tired because it's just gone midnight here in the UK. Is fear of missing something.
Fear of what?
Missing something.
Fear of missing something. So you have put something into play and it's holding it back?
Yeah, in terms of not coming to fear that of like stepping forward, doing stuff and it not coming to fruition.
Okay. So what I'm going to do is, can you sense how you feel about that?
Anxious.
Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to strengthen you for connecting to the past. So what you're doing is you're connecting to the past to move to the future. So let's delete that so you don't need to connect to the past and to the future. And that actually has to coming from your parents more specifically. So let's strengthen you to your parents back and forth.
Yeah.
And also strengthen you for your parents holding you back energetically, trying to bring you back to the past of when you were a child. So let's strengthen you to that and delete any cumulative effects there. So now when I think about you and your parents in the past, you connecting to the past, that is strong. But now something in the future is we're going to strengthen, so it doesn't connect to the past. Okay, so how about now when you think about it? How do you feel?
Better. There's still an element of I hadn't appreciated there was still so much stuff connecting me to the past.
So when you think about now, that fear that you were having of missing something, do you still have that concern?
No, I've got excitement there instead.
Okay, there you go.
Thank you.
That's it. You're welcome. Thank you.
Thanks, Clem. Take care now.
You're welcome. Okay, we're going to go to our next caller. This is 41. Last two digits, 41.
Rosalia.
Okay. How are you?
Good. How are you? Thank you.
Good. So how was the 21 days for you?
I have been more in action, more energy, getting more clients, unexpected money. So everything is going great, but I feel overwhelmed. I noticed that
overwhelmed.
I noticed that I have been more in action.
Can you sense the feeling right now?
Yeah.
Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to strengthen your midline because your midline is not strong enough to handle all of this. So we need to strengthen it to speeding up. So you're going to speed that up for you. We're going to internal boundaries of the midline, more specifically also the spinal cord we're going to strengthen, and the vertebrae. We're going to strengthen that. And then your coccyx brain to connect with your brain. So we're going to make that strong for you, back and forth. Okay, so now the next thing is the empty spaces inside your midline. So let's regenerate the empty spaces inside the midline. Okay, now when you think about overwhelm, how does that feel?
I don't feel overwhelmed anymore. I feel more energetic. Yeah.
There you go.
I'm still a little bit like doing things whatever I think that's easier, and I left the like urgent, like I have priorities that I'm not doing that first.
So I didn't get what is that an issue, or I didn't get what?
Yeah, the things that I have to do, I didn't prioritize. I do more like the easy ones, and I left the ones that I feel like taking more time.
Also, you do the easy ones first.
Yeah, but then there's some things that have to be done before, and then I left to the last minute.
Oh, okay. So the question is, so you want to do the things harder, or you want to start with the things easier, or what is the question?
Well, I would like to do the things that I have to finish first, like be prioritizing things.
So prioritizing things. Okay. So let's strengthen you for things that are priority. So what happens is when you take something as a priority, you put it like on a very high stool, and then it's very hard to reach. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to strengthen you for that and make it high priority, low priority, and anything in between, make it even to each other. And this is more specifically in your relationship, so let's make that all even to each other, back and forth. Okay, how about now?
I feel empty, neutral. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, thank you.
There's more happiness.
Okay, good.
Thank you.
All right. You're welcome. Okay, so we're going to go to the next caller. Okay, this is Olga.
Hi, Ham. Oh my God, this was I'm great. It's been an amazing 21 days. So if you want to know what I've done, I've done my website. I started my first teleconference like you're doing, which seemed like impossible. I'm in Thailand right now, relaxing. Not relaxing. I'm working all the time, but just I shifted the country and I'm here. I decided to move to Ukraine. What else? I'm registering my company in British Virgin Islands, which I would never think I would be able to do. What else? So my goals right now are expansion and working with let's say for the next 20 days, working with the 10 entrepreneurs in my program. So
what obstacle are you encountering right now?
I feel that everything is so rapid, and sometimes I'm not. It's like I'm handling it, but it's I have tension in my body.
Okay, can you sense how you feel about it?
It's a bit tension in my upper back and neck.
Okay, so the first weakness is clarity. So let's strengthen you to clarity and delete any cumulative effects there. And the clarity that's affecting your clarity is coming from your home. So let's strengthen you to your home back and forth, and more specifically your future home. So let's strengthen you in the future so it does not connect to your past. So we'll make that strong for you. Okay, now when you think about it, how do you feel?
I feel like there is a movement in my back. It's a bit ticklish, but still there is some tension in the neck.
Okay, so the next one has to do with life. So for some reason, it feels like if you do something, it's like a life sentence, like you have to do it forever and you can't change and stuff like that. So let's strengthen you for that and delete any cumulative effects. Okay, so how about now? When you think about it,
it's a bit lighter, but it's true what you've just pinpointed, that I make it like so important, and I start to be like obsessed with it, you know.
Okay, and that has to do with some karma. So let's strengthen you with that karma and delete any cumulative effects, so it doesn't chase you around. And then you also have a karma with moving around. So let's make you strong. So if you move around, you're okay. If you don't move around, you're okay. So that karma is no longer there. And then that karma is also you're connecting to your partner. So let's strengthen you and your partner back and forth. And also so this way it doesn't affect you. How about now?
Let me check.
How do you feel?
I feel lighter. It's like I have less pressure for myself. Still a bit like on the upper shoulder or something. It's maybe I'm not perceiving that fast.
No, it's not that. So when you think about your business right now, how does that feel to you?
I feel excitement and that I want to take action. But I also think I need to learn how to stop, because I don't stop. I just do, and I can do it nonstop.
So do you still feel right now that you don't know how to stop?
Yeah, a little bit. It's like, you keep going, and if I don't go, then I feel that something is wrong. Okay,
so first I'm going to strengthen you for that memory of it, because it's just the memory. And let's make you strong to that. And then the next thing, your neck is actually coming from the hotel room you're sleeping in, more specifically the pillow, then the bed, and then the floor itself. Some of those three things are going to strengthen you to that. Okay, and then the external dynamics of that room will strengthen. Okay, how is your neck now? Or your shoulder, or whatever what I was.
It's lighter, but I feel that there is something else, like 10% maybe something is stuck there.
Okay. So it has to do with a want in a relationship. So you want to resolve something in your relationship. So let's strengthen that and delete any cumulative effects there that you want to resolve in that relationship. And any forgiveness that needs to go on there. So let's strengthen that and delete any cumulative effects there. Okay, now when you think about your neck, check your neck. How is that now?
Yeah, it's better.
And when you think about your business?
Okay, my business. Yeah, I'm not that obsessed. I'm like, yeah, okay, let's do it, or if we don't do it, it's also good. Less obsession.
Okay.
Like I'm not that like I wasn't too much in the action mode.
So next weekend is allowing things to come to you. So let me strengthen you to that and delete any cumulative effects, allowing things to come to you. It's more of like that program that if I don't work hard, it's not worthy. So let's strengthen that for you and delete any cumulative effects. And that's actually more coming from the collective. So, and actually from more specifically from the ancestors and where they grew up. So we'll strengthen that for you and delete any cumulative effects there. Okay, how about now?
Yeah, it's much lighter. It's much better. It's nice.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Okay, we're going to go to the next caller.
Yes, how you doing, Hein?
Okay, how are you?
Pretty good. First of all, I want to thank you for the 21 days action steps. I've been taking a lot of action and joining different, social media sites. So I have been taking action in that direction.
Good.
But I still have a couple of obstacles. And one is being able to connect with a lot of people. And the second one is being able to communicate effectively with people, to express my ideas to people.
Okay, so you've tried to connect to a lot of people that you're having an obstacle, or you think you can't?
Well, I still have a weakness, I think, to connecting with a lot of people. I'm still not able to really.
Because when I think about you connecting to a lot of people, that's not a weakness there. So give me a scenario that you try to do something in your business to connect to a lot of people, and then let's take it from there.
Like join a Facebook or LinkedIn to try to get more customers to my website, things of that nature. And I'm still not converting any sales to those.
Okay. So can you sense how you feel about it?
Yes.
Okay. So the first weakness is people connecting back to you from social media. There's a weakness there. So let's strengthen you to that and delete any cumulative effects. So, and then the next one is when they read it, the communication that they're getting, it's not syncing up. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to strengthen that and delete any cumulative effects. So even if you write something that's not really, doesn't sync, it will still sync. So we make that strong back and forth. And the next one is the fitness level, your fitness level. So let's strengthen you for that and delete any cumulative effects. And that's more specifically the agility. So we'll strengthen your agility. And then next is coordination. And the third one is endurance. So those three I'm going to strengthen for you. Okay, how about now when you think about it? How do you feel?
Okay, that feels a bit stronger.
Okay. So what do you feel?
Communication. I still feel weakness in communication. Maybe like speaking to people, public speaking. I don't know if you want to call it public speaking or just speaking, speaking ideas. Maybe trying to express my ideas for my business to people.
Okay. So can you sense how you feel about that right now?
Yes.
Okay. So when I think of communication that is strong, it just has to do is that you have some karma with speakers. So let's strengthen you to those karma back and forth with speakers. And then the other one is some trauma that you caused to speakers in past life. So let's strengthen that and delete that trauma so those no longer have to connect to you. And then there's another one is phobia. Phobia about getting old. So let's strengthen you to that phobia of getting old and delete any cumulative effects. So when you're getting old, you're thinking what's popping up for you is like, I'm running out of time. So let's strengthen that and delete any cumulative effects there. And then anytime you see expiration date, it triggers that I'm running out of time. So let's strengthen that for you, delete. Okay. How do you feel now when you think about it?
Okay, that feels strong. You hit it right on the mark about phobia of aging. So that was kind of relevant. So that feels much better. Thank you.
Okay. You're welcome. Thank you. Okay, we're going to go to our next caller. That is Shari.
Yeah,
yes.
Hi. What a surprise. I'm grateful. Hey, Chaim, nice to talk to you. Right now, mainly, let's see, this project, digital website that it's been taking forever. I feel more positive lately because some things I finished, some projects. I finished people. I'm not working with them anymore. So I'm positive about doors opening, getting more energy, talking to the right people. But still, if I can get an extra notch, being strengthened in that way, I know it's something I have to do once and for all to have other things follow.
So when you are there things that you're doing right now that you're getting stuck?
That I'm getting stuck.
Is there an action that you're taking towards a business that you feel you're doing it or you can't do it?
I guess it's starting with some. I've done a lot of the research. I talked to a lot of people. I have a plan, but it's like when I get the time, I start, and then a project comes. I need to get some money in, and there's a pause, and then starting again, and having pendings with other people. Like for example, I'm really considering getting a partner for that project.
Okay, so can you sense how you feel about it right now?
Yes.
Okay.
It's a little frustration.
Okay, so let's find out what's really going on. So the first thing when I'm thinking about it, there's a trauma that's holding you back. So let's strengthen that. It has a trauma that has to do with relationships. So anytime you're doing something with someone, there's a relationship there, right? With another partner, with another business. So what's holding you back is that trauma that you had in the past in a relationship. So let's strengthen you to that trauma and delete any cumulative effects there. And so now when I think about that trauma, now that is good. The next one has to do with health. So I'm going to strengthen you to your health and delete any cumulative effects, and more specifically, the health of your nervous system. So I'm going to strengthen your nervous system. Okay, now when you think about what you just told me before, how does that feel to you?
Well, I can sense in general a little bit lighter, calmer.
And now when you think about getting a partner to partner up in your projects, how does that feel for you?
On one hand, I'm more than open to that. I need it, and I will be grateful for that. But immediately, also, I feel something on my shoulders.
Okay. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to speed up your perception, and I'm going to strengthen your exit portal so the energy can go down and out. And then the internal meninges, I'm going to strengthen that for you. Okay, how about now when you think about the partner, connecting with a partner?
Neutral. Like the shoulder thing is not there anymore.
Okay. And when you think about going forward in your business?
When I'm thinking about going forward, I can sense that's going to happen, and that's going to make me happy. And even if it's little by little. But it's been so long that I'm really, I don't know.
So
excited,
if you had to compare, the past 21 days, and then the time before that, has things moving faster in your life, or are they the same speed as before?
No, yes. That's why I was saying that I feel I feel positive, and like things are moving along. There have been some days especially where I could feel the flow feeling, connecting with the right people, the right conversations, having the right energy. But the main work still needs to get done.
Okay, and do you feel confident right now that it's going to get done?
Yes.
Okay, well, there you go.
Thank you, Chaim.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Okay, we're going to go to our next caller. Hello.
Hi, Chaim.
How are you?
I'm good. This is Becky from Texas.
Hi, Becky.
Everything that's been said here and done here tonight has been so effective. I feel almost like, I'm so relaxed. Things have really speeded up for me over the past 21 days. And as I was listening, I was trying to decide, okay, what is the specific thing that is blocking me from going in and asking a person in a bank for something that I need to go forward. And I'm not sure what that is.
So right now, your next obstacle is you have to go into the bank and talking to someone,
yes.
right?
Yes.
To request something. Okay, can you sense how you feel about that right now? Okay.
A little, I can just feel like the resistance rising a little bit, if that makes sense.
All right, so basically it has to do is it's triggering rejection from relationship in the past. So being rejected in a relationship in the past, that's the first trigger. So what we're going to do is I'm going to strengthen you to that and delete any cumulative effects. And then the second one is just connecting to collective of women moving forward and taking charge. So I'm going to do is I'm going to strengthen you to that and delete any cumulative effects, and also reset your spirit, then your mind, and then your body. So those three things. Okay, now when you think about it, how do you feel?
Like I can do that.
Oh, there you go.
It's okay. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Okay, so before I go to the next caller, I just wanted to let everybody know about my oncoming program, which is going to be a 8-week program. And this one is for people who want to manifest their business goals. So this one's an 8-week program. So it's going to be very similar to 21-day, except in this 8 weeks, we're going to have 3 live calls. I mean, it's not 3, 6 live calls in the 8 weeks. And they're going to be recordings. So if you can make it, you'll have the recording. So basically, you're going to be put into a private Facebook group. And then inside the private Facebook group, you'll post your obstacle. And then we'll do it on the live call. So you don't have to be on the call itself. Also in this program, I'm going to go into more action steps. And they're going to be action steps that are a little more deeper than the action steps that we just did on the 21-day program. So so that is the program. Starting the program is going to be, I think, in 8 days from today or something like that. I think it's next week, Friday it starts. So we close down. I'm closing the registration by next Thursday. So if you want more info about it, you can check it out at thrivetoinfinity.com/manifestation. And if you have any specific questions about the program, you can just press *6 and you can ask me any questions about the program. Again, this one's for 8 weeks. It's going to be specifically on business goals. So if you want to take your business to the next level, you're welcome to join. All right, we're going to go to our next caller. And this is
Hello,
Stefan?
Yes, Stefan.
Okay. So what's your obstacle?
Okay, my obstacle is my financial difficulties in past 3 years. It's like I'm so close to achieving my dreams and then everything falls apart.
Okay. So right now, what are you doing specifically?
I work at the Academy of Diplomacy and Security as an assistant professor, and I'm trying to get a TV show in Serbia here.
Okay. So can you sense how you feel about it right now?
Yes, I feel disappointed.
Okay. So the first weakness is more about fitting in. There's a weakness to fitting in to the TV, to that arena. So there's a weakness there. So let's make you strong to fitting in and delete any cumulative effects there and fitting in. And then the other one is viewers connecting to you. So there's a weakness to viewers connecting to you because there's a lot of karma there. So let's delete that karma that you have with the viewers and then make them strong to connecting to you. So now when I think about the viewers connecting to you is a strong. And then the third one is you leaving your current position. There's a weakness there for leaving. So let's make you strong for leaving that current position. And what that do is triggers leaving other areas, in the past. So let's make that strong so it does not connect to you right now. Okay, so now when you think about it, how do you feel right now?
I feel better about the TV show and about my faculty, but I feel not so good about the finance and difficulties. It's like I have a karma with that. I did so many manifestation skills and nothing really happens in the last 3 years.
Okay, so in the 21 days, have you done anything specific to increase your finances?
Yes, I had many energetic shifts in myself, and I tried a lot of stuff, a lot of different jobs instead of the job I'm working here, but it's still
okay.
Have time for this.
So can you sense how you feel about it right now?
Yes, I feel like I'm waiting my whole life for the normal finance life.
Okay. So the next thing is you have a weakness to abundance. So let's strengthen you to abundance. And it's more specifically being abundance of happiness. That's the weakness there. So strengthen you to abundance of happiness and delete any cumulative effects there. And then the next thing is you have a weakness to things. So when you have a lot of things, there's a weakness to that. So let's strengthen you to having a lot of things and not affecting you, and delete any cumulative effects there. So now when I think about that, now that is strong. Okay, so now there's something in the future that's connecting to you. So let's see what's that in the future. A future trauma that's connecting to now. So let's delete that future trauma so it doesn't connect to the past. Okay, how about now? How do you feel?
Okay, I'm smiling. I have just a little problem in my love life that's maybe affecting my finance, and that's all.
Okay, when I think about that, there's no weakness there. So let's strengthen the exit portal so the energy can go down and out. And so new energy coming in, there's a weakness there, so let's strengthen you to that. Okay, how about now?
Oh, I'm feeling great. You think I don't have any love life weaknesses?
When you were saying love life weaknesses to your finances, yes. It's not showing up as a weakness.
Okay.
It's not showing up as a weakness.
Okay. I feel great.
All right. Okay, we'll go to our next caller. Hello. Okay, Roland. No, it's not Roland. It's Ronald.
Hi, this is
Hello?
Wendy. You've answered all my
questions.
Wendy.
I answered all your questions? Okay.
You solved my issues. Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome. Well, I don't know what I did, but okay.
Well, they were asked by someone else, and as you were interacting, so why waste time? You have a great evening. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye. Okay, I got the next caller.
Hey, hi, this is Kat in Mallorca, Spain.
Hey, Kat, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. Okay, so what's your obstacle?
Okay, so I came to this program looking to kind of download a story idea, and I got it. So thank you very much. I mean, I think I got it. So I would like to make sure that I am headed in the right direction. I have some hesitation as to whether or not I am headed in the right direction story-wise.
Okay, so what obstacle are you encountering?
Well, that's just it. I'm hesitating a little bit.
Okay, can you sense how you feel about that?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So what's going on is you have a strong connection to the past. So let's strengthen you for that and delete any cumulative effects there to the past. And then the next one is you still have a weakness on where to start. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to strengthen you anytime you get into a new a new thing. It's the weakness is where do I start? So let's make it strong. So no matter where you start, is the right place. And if you have to go back again, it's okay. It'll make you strong to going back and forth. Okay, how about now? How do you feel now?
That was it. That was that.
That was it?
Yeah. May I ask one more thing? I'm
Sure, go ahead.
Kind of, because I did find the story, I posted a new goal, which was that I would like to come up with the finances to be able to take the Yuen training with you.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So what's the question there?
Well, no, the obstacle is I just don't have that money at all.
Right now?
Yeah.
But in the future. Okay, so you thought about your future is what's weakening. So every time you think about the future, it weakens you. So let's strengthen you to that and delete any cumulative effects. But it's more specifically when it comes to aging and parents aging more specifically. So let's strengthen you to that and delete any cumulative effects there. Okay, now when you think about it, how do you feel?
Okay, good. Yeah. Thank you so much.
Okay.
It's been awesome. Thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you for joining us.
Okay, bye.
Bye. So we still have time for another 2 callers. So if you did not have a chance, you can press *6, and that will place you in the queue. And again, if you like more information about the upcoming 8-week program, you can go to thrivetoinfinity.com/manifestation. And in that program, we're going to have 6 live calls, plus a private Facebook group, plus more action steps, and a few other things you can read on the information page. Roberta, okay, we got there. Hello?
Hello?
Yes, you're there.
I just wanted to ask the question that it seems when I want to do something, go into action, there's always somebody trying to stop me. Instead of the right people showing up, the wrong people show up.
Okay. So can you sense how you feel about that?
Yes.
Okay. So that has to do with the first weakness is standing your ground. So you have a weakness of standing your ground, and that's because you're connecting to the collective of where you live that women should not be standing their ground. So I'm going to strengthen you for that and also strengthen the women where you live, that collective, so it doesn't affect you, and they get stronger and neutral to that. So standing your ground now, that is strong. Okay, so now when you think about it, how do you feel?
I feel better about it, but it's like all the energy went out of my right arm.
So all of your energy went out of your right arm right now?
Yeah.
So, but when you think about what you said before, is that still an obstacle for you?
No, not so much.
Okay, so there's still something left.
Yeah, it's not the same. It's different.
Okay, so the next weakness is uncertainty around relationships. So let's, and more specifically, family relationships. So let's strengthen you to the uncertainty around family relationship, and delete any cumulative effects, and make you neutral. So if it goes left or right, either direction, we'll make that strong for you. How about now?
Yeah, the power's back.
Okay. Well, there you go.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Okay. Well, thank you everyone for being on the call and for being part of the 21-day program. And I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye-bye for now.